Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Talk English Daily. I'm Mizu, and here we learn English in a simple, practical way that you can actually use in real life every single day.
Hey, learners all around the world, welcome back. I'm Lucas, and we're really happy you're here studying with us again today.
Lucas, can I ask you something? When you first heard the name past perfect, did you feel just a little bit nervous?
Oh yes, absolutely. I remember thinking, wait, past was already hard. Now there's a perfect past too?
Exactly. Maybe some of you felt the same way. Like, why are there so many tenses in English?
So let's check in with everyone for a second. Are you studying English a little bit every day these days, or only when you suddenly feel motivated on a random Tuesday?
And be honest, have you heard the structure had plus V3 before and thought, okay, but when do I actually use this?
That confusion is completely normal. Every learner reaches this point and thinks, I understand the rule, but I don't feel confident yet.
That's why today is important. We're not going to make this complicated. We're going to break it down slowly, clearly, step by step, so it actually makes sense.
And by the end of this lesson, you won't be afraid of the past perfect anymore. In fact, you might even like it a little.
Now, before we jump in, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends who want to improve their English, and subscribe to Go English if you haven't already.
Every time you do that, you help us create more lessons like this, and you also help more learners join us and practice English together.
Yes, every click really makes a difference. So let's get ready to make the past perfect super easy, fun, and natural. All right, are you ready? Let's get started.
All right, Mizu. Let's start with the big question. When do we actually use the past perfect?
Great question. We use the past perfect when we're talking about two actions in the past, and one action happened before the other one. That's it. Simple.
So you're saying both actions are in the past, but one is earlier? Like past before past?
Exactly. I like to call it the earlier past. One thing happened first, then something else happened later.
Okay, let's make that really clear. What's the structure?
Super easy. It's had plus past participle, which is V3. So, had finished, had gone, had eaten, had left. Always had, no changes.
So it's always had, not has, not have?
Right. Always had because we're already in the past. No stress about the subject. I had, you had, they had, everybody had.
Nice. Okay, give us a real example.
Sure, listen to this. I had finished dinner before she arrived.
So which happened first, finishing dinner or her arrival?
Finishing dinner happened first. That's why we say had finished. Then later she arrived.
Ah, okay. So the action with had is the earlier one.
Exactly. Let's try another one. They had left when we got there.
Oh, that one feels dramatic. So we arrived and they were already gone?
Yes, they left first. Then we arrived. Too late.
Let me try one. I got to the movie theater, but the movie had started.
Perfect example. The movie started first. You arrived later and probably missed the first 5 minutes.
Which is the worst feeling, by the way.
Exactly. And see, that's why we need the past perfect. It makes the order clear. No confusion.
So let's repeat the key idea. Two actions in the past. One happened first.
And here's the final question for everyone watching. So, which action happened first?
The action with had plus V3. That's your answer every time.
If you can answer that question, you already understand the past perfect. And we're just getting started. Okay, Lucas, here's an honest question. If we already have the past simple, why can't we just use that for everything? Why do we even need the past perfect?
That's a really good question. And honestly, sometimes the past simple is enough. But sometimes it's not clear which action happened first.
Can you give us an example where it's confusing?
Sure. Listen to this sentence. When I arrived, she left.
So did she leave after you arrived or right before? It's not totally clear, right?
Exactly. The order feels blurry. Now listen to this. When I arrived, she had left.
Oh, now it's clear. She left first, then you arrived. Too late again.
Yes, that's why we need the past perfect. It shows the order clearly, no guessing.
So one big reason is it helps us show which action happened first, very clearly.
And another reason? It helps us avoid confusion, especially in stories.
Oh yes, storytelling. Give us a dramatic example.
All right, imagine this. I was nervous because I lost my phone.
That sounds okay, but it doesn't feel very smooth.
Now listen to this. I was nervous because I had lost my phone.
Ah, that sounds more natural. First you lost the phone, then you felt nervous. The order makes sense.
Exactly. The past perfect makes stories flow better. It shows cause and effect more clearly.
Let me try one. I didn't want to watch the movie because I had seen it before.
Nice. You saw it first. Later, someone invited you, so you said no.
Right. Without the past perfect, the timing feels weaker. With it, everything is organized.
So let's summarize in a simple way. Why do we need the past perfect?
Number 1, to show order clearly.
Number 2, to avoid confusion.
And number 3, to tell stories in a clearer, more natural way.
See? It's not a scary tense. It's actually a very helpful one.
Exactly. The past perfect isn't here to make English harder. It's here to make your meaning clearer. And that's powerful.
All right, Mizu, we understand the rule. But where do we actually use the past perfect in real life?
One very common place? Stories. Anytime you're telling a story about the past, this tense becomes super useful.
Oh, yes. Especially when something went wrong. Past perfect loves a little drama.
Exactly. Listen to this sentence. When I arrived at the party, everyone had gone home.
Ouch. That's painful already. So let's break it down. Which happened first?
Everyone went home first. That's why we say had gone. Then you arrived later. Too late. Party finished. Lights off.
That sentence tells a whole story in just one line. You can imagine everything.
Yes. And without past perfect, it wouldn't be so clear. If you say, when I arrived at the party, everyone went home, it sounds like they left because you arrived. Totally different meaning.
Exactly. That's awkward.
Let's try another story example. I was excited to see the concert, but the band had already started playing.
So the band started first. Then you found your seat. Probably missed your favorite song.
Yes. See how natural that feels? The earlier action uses had plus V3.
Let me try one. I brought my laptop to class, but I had forgotten the charger.
Oh no, that's the worst. So you forgot the charger first, then you realized it later in class.
Exactly. The past perfect helps show that little moment of realization.
That's why it's so common in storytelling. It helps explain background information. What happened before this moment?
So when you're telling a story, ask yourself, did something happen before this main event?
If yes, that's your signal. Use the past perfect for the earlier action.
And suddenly, your story sounds clearer, smoother, more natural.
See? This tense isn't just grammar, it's storytelling power.
Okay, Mizu, we talked about stories. What about those painful real-life moments when you suddenly realize something went wrong?
Oh yes, the oh no moment. That's another very common situation for the past perfect.
Give us an example.
Listen carefully. I realized I had forgotten my wallet.
Ouch. I can feel that sentence. So let's break it down. Which happened first?
Forgetting the wallet happened first. Then, later, you realized it. Maybe at the store, maybe at the restaurant. Worst timing.
Exactly. The forgetting came first. That's why we use had forgotten. The realization came second. That's just past simple. Realized.
Here's another one. When I opened my bag, I saw that I had left my keys at home.
So you left the keys at home first. Then you opened your bag and discovered the problem.
Yes, the past perfect is perfect for that discovery moment. Something happened earlier, and now you understand it.
Let me try one more. I was nervous because I had studied the wrong chapter.
Oh no. So you studied the wrong chapter first, then you felt nervous when the test started.
Exactly. Regret, surprise, realization. The past perfect shows what caused the problem.
So anytime you say, I realized, I noticed, I discovered, ask yourself, did something happen before that moment?
If yes, that earlier action probably needs had plus V3.
All right, Lucas. What about reported speech? Does the past perfect appear there too?
Oh, yes, very often, especially when we report something someone said in the past.
Give us a simple example.
She said she had finished the project.
So let's think about the timeline. She finished the project first, then later she said it.
Exactly. The finishing happened before the speaking. That's why we use had finished.
Here's another one. He told me he had already eaten.
So he ate first, then he told you. Maybe you were about to cook dinner for him.
Yes, and thanks to the past perfect, we understand the order clearly.
So whether it's stories, regrets, or reported speech, the pattern is the same.
Two actions in the past, one happened earlier.
And the earlier action uses
Had plus V3. Always.
Mizu, I noticed something earlier. Sometimes we say a sentence like, she had already left, and that's it. There's no second action in the sentence. So, is that still past perfect?
Yes, absolutely. And this is very important. Even if you only see one clause, the past perfect is still comparing two past moments. One of them is just not spoken.
Wait, so the second action is invisible?
Exactly. It's not written, but it's understood. The listener already knows it from the situation.
Okay, give us a clear example.
Imagine this.